What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the JR Wisdom channel. I want to thank all you guys for tuning back in. Today I'm going to be discussing this topic real quick. You guys may have seen it in the news. It's about a nail salon in East Flatbush in Brooklyn that basically the video went viral. You can see it in the description below. You can click on the link for some nail techs basically assaulting a grandmother and her two daughters. And you can see one of the employees, obviously they're Asian employees, that's whacking them, as the term was called, or basically hitting them repeatedly with brooms, and other employees holding one of the women, and it just looks like just chaos in there. And I've done a couple videos in the past similar to this, where women or black people being attacked in these different establishments, and sometimes things go on, or protests do happen, or boycotts for things like that. But in a nutshell, just to bring you to, before you can watch the video before or after, you can pause this. Basically, the story goes, a grandmother is taking both of her daughters to get their nails done, and I guess they got a manicure, a pedicure, and eyebrows done. One of the employees actually botched the job, and I believe she ripped the girl's whole eyebrow off when she was getting them waxed or whatever. And they were willing to pay. This is, allegedly how it went. The customers were willing to pay for everything except for the eyebrow because she messed it up. So basically, the employees weren't having that, and that's when, who knows what transpired up until the video starts recording, but that's what's said to have happened. And basically, one of the employees, which is it appeared based off her name, it looks like a Chinese lady, younger lady in her early 20s, I believe. She takes the broom, I guess, somewhere in this altercation, and just starts swinging. You can see her swinging on one of the girls, so she actually runs out of the establishment. And it's crazy that they got this on the footage as far as this happening. And obviously there's different ways that that this could have been handled, depending on what actually happened. If somebody did put hands on one of them, or somebody was getting irate, you can always call the police before putting hands on someone, unless they put their hands on you. Either way, somebody's going to jail. So in this case, the girl who was swinging the broom, hitting the customer, the Asian girl or Asian woman, she was arrested, and one of the customers were arrested. So you can see in the footage, and it's making the news, that basically people are outside picketing, boycotting, saying don't buy here anymore. But as you can see, which I'll probably make it the thumbnail, they're still getting business at this location. I believe it's called Beautiful Red Apple Nails. Don't quote me on that. I'm just freestyling this video real quick. But people are still going to patronize this establishment, regardless of whose fault it is. They interviewed a few people, and I don't know if the lady was actually there, but she was saying that it was the customer's fault who started all this, who basically saying that these people who own this nail salon are hardworking people. They work 12 hours a day, so on and so forth, and that it was the customers, conducting themselves in this manner aggressively towards the employees. So who's to say? But at the end of the day, two got arrested. One of the employees and one of the granddaughters got arrested, and it got so bad, I guess, with the picketing outside immediately, the way it should be, the way the community reacted, because this is in a predominantly black community in Eastern Flatbush, that if you feel that way about it, or if you're not being treated fairly, based upon what was being said, then you should boycott an area, shut them down. This has happened a lot throughout the major cities in America, and it's a practice as far as African Americans should be leveraging their dollars to patronize black businesses. And that's some of the videos, and part of the boycott scheme is you should be patronizing black businesses. The thing is, we got to think about, and this is brought up over and over, why is it that a lot of times everybody gets their nails done? It doesn't matter what color you are, as far as you can be Asian, Hispanic, white, whatever. Everybody gets their nails done. And obviously you set up in certain communities, but you know, certain communities, i.e. hair and beauty shops, are predominantly set up in African American communities or black communities, whatever you want to call it. Same thing with this. This is the time, this is the opportunity, especially these days, to learn the skill, if you want to call it the skill. Black people, we as black people are innovative people, bar none. The most innovative people in the world are known to make something out of nothing. So there's no reason why there shouldn't be more nail techs or more nail salons or aesthetics or estheticians or whatever you want to call it, that's doing this work, that's doing eyebrows, that's doing actual pedicures, manicures, waxing, all of that. There's no reason why, especially in the black community, it shouldn't be immigrants or outsiders, especially in a predominantly black community. I mean, it's all about you. I hear the argument a lot that that doing nails or doing pedicures or manicures is beneath some people. It's beneath you actually, if you want to call it, bending down, getting on your knees, washing someone's feet. It's beneath you. That's why some black women don't want to do it. This is things that I've read and that I've heard that but if you just sit around in a nail shop, and this is coming from someone, obviously, I go to get my feet done. I don't care, if you don't like it, you don't like it. But if you sit around in a nail shop and you just look at the prices and you look at how much these techs are collecting, or even the owners, it's a very lucrative business, very, very profitable business, especially in the black community. Especially in the black community, it's very lucrative. So, and that might be something I may be looking at in the future, as far as opening up a nail shop, hiring a few techs. But it's a good business to actually have, but it's just the mind frame of, if you're not being treated fairly by people outside of your race, quote unquote, then it's time to invest, open up your own nail salons, and patronize each other's. Despite popular belief, there are black salons out there, black nail salons. There are black salons that do waxing. There are black estheticians out there. So with that being said, I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts on it. I thought it was, regardless of what happened, who knows what really happened there besides the last part of the video. But at the end of the day, it was handled wrong by the employees and the shop owners, which I'm pretty sure the shop owners were present based upon the video, because there was an Asian man there. I believe he was the owner, based off what I read. The law enforcement should have been called, especially if you're dealing with belligerent customers and things like that. You shouldn't, and you got your actual employees conducting themselves like this. So the place should be made an example of. That's my opinion of it. If you can't, you don't take things into your hands unless somebody's actually physically putting their hands on you. So at the end of the day, who knows what happened. But I'd like to know you guys' thoughts on it, what you think. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. Check out my other videos. I'm gonna link the other videos I've done with similar incidents onto this video. So if you stick around to the end of this video, which should be in the next 15 seconds, it should pop up here right now. And make sure you guys check out those videos and check out my other videos. Check out all the links in the description. Appreciate all you guys' support. If you want to book a one-on-one with me personally, all the links are in the description. Check out my website. If you got any topics you'd like me to discuss, feel free to email me those. And appreciate you guys tuning in. Peace be upon you, the mercy and blessings of the Almighty. And as usual, what's more powerful than you? There's nothing more powerful than you. If you set out to actually do something, or if you want to create a business or something like that, by all means, go for it. So with that being said, I'm out of here. Peace.